Hey everyone, this is Trickett, and yes, this is another amazing edition, guys, of Wake Up with Trickett, and I hope everybody's doing exceptionally well on this money-making meditation Monday. Absolutely, yes. Oh gosh, guys, where do we start, right? Let me first start by saying, if this is your first time coming across my page, hey, what's up? My name is Trickett, and this is Wake Up with Trickett. I believe we're all waking up and growing and waking up together. So glad to have you. Cop a seat, do your thing, and let's learn and grow together. You know what I'm saying? And if this is just one of my collective, one of my A1s from day ones already, and then you already know, just chill. You know what I mean? We're about to make this happen, and we're just gonna grow together. You know what I mean? So it's all good. So. With that being said, love and gratitude to all of you that come across this page. Absolutely. And let's do this. So, guys, I just wanted to share all the craziness that's going on right now, because there's a lot of craziness going on right now. So I just wanted to just share it, because I don't know if you know it or don't know it, but it's confirmation right there on all the craziness going on. But I just want to just share it, whether you know it or don't know it. And so let me just run down some things, right? Because folks, on this karmic energy connecting to this, low vibrational frequency, just have these people losing their mind. Like, they're just slumping the levels that just make absolutely no sense. But I guess if you're a karmic, and then there's no level that doesn't make no sense when you're slumming. So anyway, guys, check this out. One of the stories in the main headlines right now on Wake Up with Trickett is, look, I don't know what's going on, but there seems to be a whole lot of people trying to steal other people's inheritance. And like the corporate of the people doing this is like your relatives, your cousins, and people of that nature, the people that claim to have your back, or, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the bloodline or whatever the case, but they're all hypocrites or crooks and whatnot, the ones that are doing this. But this is something that is pretty big right now. Like, it's just happening to a lot of people. You got a lot of lazy people that don't want to work, so their low vibrational energy falls into that, connects with that low frequency, and they're just slumming. I call it, spiritually slumming. When you're on that low vibrational frequency, you're in the hood. I don't care if you're driving a Lambo, you're in the hood if you're thinking like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you got a lot of people just want to take somebody else's inheritance. So you imagine, like, you have a loved one leave you something because that was theirs, and they want to leave it to whoever they want to leave it. And then you have some, cockroach, some clown that feels that, they are entitled to what's yours. And then, you also have this going on. You got a lot of forgery. People just forging your name. And then check this out. Outside of forgery, look at all this energy going in to being you or into your business. Like, if they would just put this much energy in their own lives, no telling what they could be, right? But anyway, absolutely, I guess that's not on the table for them. They're just too fascinated with people like you and me, right? So, these clowns are forging names left and right? And then they're even becoming carbon copies of the target that they have in mind. So they're not just trying to steal inheritance. They're just not forging names, but they are actually now becoming carbon copies of the individual. I mean, do I hate my life that bad that I want to be you? Well, I guess it all depends who you are. No, I'm only playing, but everybody should love themselves. But this is, once again, that low energy connecting with that low frequency. And this is what you're producing. You're producing weirdos. You know what I mean? Like just straight up weirdos. And so now they want to be carbon copies. They want to doppelganger you. They want to be you. They want to talk like you, act like you, dress like you, man or woman. These people are on that frequency. They're all in the ghetto of spirituality. They're slumming spiritually, slumming. And then you would think, okay, after you're already trying to steal inheritance, you guys are lazy, don't want to work. You want to forge signatures and names. You want to doppelganger and, you know, build a female, build a dude to be just like the target. You know what I'm saying? You would think, okay, you guys would far enough. But I'm telling you, man, guys, when you get on that low vibrational energy and connect with that frequency, it just takes you places that you didn't want to go. And so, you know, after doing all that, then you got people, they're in court imitating you, going to cash checks, pretending to be you, not just acting like you, doing their own video, copying your style or something, or copying what you say, but now they're actually living a life trying to be you. And then check this out. And then they're energy vampires because, you know, they're pointless in their delusional life. Now they want to suck off your energy. So, you know, they all practice, these people for the most part, because they're on that low vibrational, they are either practicing the dark arts intentionally or unintentionally, but by default, they're still doing the same practice. Because, you know, I can say at 3 o'clock, let's all get together and chant this one thing, and that energy is going to go out and do whatever I want it to do. You know, that's how they operate in a lot of people. Or you can say that for the positive and have it do something, but it just all depends, once again, what your intentions are. And this low vibrational individuals, their intentions are always on a low vibrational mindset. So unfortunately, it's never good. Unfortunately, you know? And so they're doing all these weird things, guys. I'm just giving you little short mini clips of what's going on out here in tarot land, in the spiritual world, in the spiritual community. Let me tell you guys, there used to be the way of warfare, used to be guns, I fight you, you fight me, boom, boom, boom. I get it. But that has become primitive. That is like dinosaur. That's like the phone on the wall back in the day with the rotary that was like, it's outdated. It's on its way out. Let me tell you, the new warfare is spiritual warfare. But this is not the kind you hear in your religious churches and places that you go to. I'm talking real spiritual warfare, where it's people either throwing hexes on you or you defending yourself against the dark magic and the people that practice it either willfully or by default. But because of the frequency and because of the energy that they're in, they are practicing it, period. Whether they know it or not does not matter. They're still practicing it because they dwell in that low vibrational state. So you have those that know they're doing it, and you have those that don't. And then you have those that know about this, like the light workers, the earth angels, and so on. And they're out here trying to uplift the vibration of people so they can bring out the best of themselves. So each individual can live their highest quality of life as they should, since they only have one here. Why not make it as close as your heaven on earth as you can? Since as a man thinks, so is he. As you start to think, you become your thoughts. So I would think you have a lot of say in managing your own life and destiny. So how good of a manager have you been if you had to rate yourself? You got to be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot going on out here, guys. All for the money, all because people don't want to work, all because they don't want to do the work. So everyone's looking for this little shortcut, you know what I'm saying? And them shortcuts are always, you got to find them down in the low vibrational area. You got to go to the spiritual ghetto to get you some of them shortcut ways. What's the quick fix? You got to go to the spiritual slums. So you got to deal with demons and dark entities and stuff like that, because that's all low vibrational. So it's just a lot going on. I mean, there's a lot going on, and all for the money, and all because people just don't want to put in the work. But they want to sound like you. They want to be you. They want to carry their life on even like you. Check this out. And you would think that's enough, right? But then these low vibrational people are even now trying to take your identity, right? You know, carbon copy you, and then put life insurance out on you to have you, you know, taken out. And so you're like, okay. That's a whole lot of energy. These monkeys and clowns put in, right? To just all end up going to jail, and, you know, some getting sick, and, you know, some moving on to wherever they got to move on to. And it's just, it is what it is. Like, it all backfired. It was all short-lived. It was so much pride to think that, you know, these folks can do all of this, and there's no one overseeing any of the wrongs and rights. No matter who you want to say it is, how can you not think that no one is overseeing any of this? These are delusional clowns, I promise you. Don't become a delusional clown, right? You want to be the guy with the popcorn or the girl with the popcorn in your hand. You don't want to be the one, you know, putting on the act. You don't want to be the one in the monkey suit putting on the act, right? Because you're a clown, right? entertaining the smart people, right? That are trying to uplift the world, uplift the vibration, uplift the energy, uplift the mindset, so people will come out of that poverty mindset of not just finances, but just how they think, and all the negative words, I can't, too hard, impossible, it'll never happen, all of those just words that curse yourself. Do you know how many people curse themselves daily using their own words and do not even know, and wonder why they can't move forward, wonder why they're stuck and stagnant, because they're placing curses on themselves? Go figure, right? That's why when your third eye starts to open up, you start to see all this, and your life starts to become better, because you're no longer in that little small box, but you start to question things you never questioned. You start to see things different that you haven't seen before, because you're looking at things you never looked at before. You're not afraid. You're not wearing that false evidence appearing real. There's a lot going on out here, guys. What are you going to do with the time? We all get 24 hours in a day. What's up? You know what I'm saying? You got all these crazy karmics out here doing karmic stuff. Not worried about the consequences But I don't know who they get reads from. But I know if they're being told the truth, they know it is a wrap for them. Unless somebody just out and out just lied to them and said, no, you monkeys are really going to get away with this. With all this evil that you've done. No, you're not. You're just not. It's just doesn't work that way. You're not excluded from the universe. No, you're still under the same laws. What goes up goes down. What you put out comes back. What you reap, you sow. Karma. What goes around comes around. I mean, you're not excluded. Even with your delusional thinking, you're not excluded. You're still going to have to get dealt with while you're delusional. Makes no difference, period. Short-lived. This is what's going on. And you guys got to know how to protect yourself. And like I was saying earlier, the new warfare guy, it's this. It's either people are casting spells on you willfully or by default, and you know when it's happening. You know you didn't have no problems, and then all of a sudden you have a problem, and you don't know that spell worked because you don't believe in it. Okay, well, really? And what does that mean? It doesn't. You know what? It doesn't exist because you don't believe in it. You'll be the first one being manipulated and controlled and not even know it. Be blaming it on something else. I believe that this is going to be it. People are going to attack people without guns. They're going to pick a side, light or dark, and the war's going to be on. And it's going to be some straight mind control, manipulation, energy bending, energy manipulating, because that's what black magic is. That's what they're doing. And a white witch isn't a bad witch because a white witch only does good things. That's why it's a white witch. So don't let the word witch scare you. Boo. Too many people are running around scared and they're in ignorance, don't even know why. Like when they say tarot cards, it's evil. What's evil about the cards? How can cards be evil? Is a butter knife evil? No. But the person with the intention, if it's a negative intention, whoever has a negative intention with that butter knife, can they use it for evil? Yes. They can use it to harm someone. Was it made for that? No. But can they use it for that? Yes. Can a gun owner use a gun for good? Yes. Or can he use it or she use it to harm someone? Absolutely. So tarot cards, can they be used to tell you what was going to happen to you so now you can protect yourself? And if you didn't have that, you want to know? Yes. And can they also be used to summons evil and do wrong and all that? Yes. Like anything in life. Like anything in life. Really? Come on, guys. So anyway, we got to get out of that matrix. That's what the matrix does. Just keep you boxed in. I don't know. I just heard. My grandma said. My uncle said. My grandpa said. Well, whoever said they're evil. I don't even know why. Do you know that there's Christian tarot card readers? I wasn't told that because they was in so much fear. They wasn't told that. They just said it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. Matrix. They didn't want to research, look into anything. Nothing. Just closed-minded. Get out the matrix, guys. It's not serving anyone. And the new warfare, whether you like it or not, it's like smartphones. Whether you liked it or not, how many grandmas and mothers said, all I need is a flip phone. I don't need nothing else. A phone is a phone. And now you can give them a flip phone if you want to. They throw it at you because they all like smartphones. I don't need to text now. Every grandmother, everybody's texting. Because you either step up with the times or you don't. And the new warfare is all going to be dealt with the mind-bending energy, manipulating energy, being able to control. This is what secret societies have been doing for the longest. That's why they're secrets. They don't want you to know this. Why? Because now, where they can just get it over on you because you don't believe it, now you know what's up, so now you're able to defend yourself. And now they got to work for what they want. They got to put in more work than what they thought they had to. This is going to be the new warfare. It's already taking place now. You know, a lot of people are in the matrix, so it makes it easy for a lot of people to still take advantage because they're still sheep. They don't want to, open their eyes and see that, hey, I might need to start looking at some other things. as long as I'm not, defiling myself, going against my moral values. How can you go against something you don't even know nothing about? I heard about it. That's not knowing. Really? Come on, stop. So anyway, guys, this is Wake Up with Tricky. We're going to keep it real, and we're all going to wake up together. You either accept it or you don't, but you can't say you never heard it, because the seed is always going to be planted with me. It's always going to be planted. So I'm just saying, this is what's going on. This is what the Karmics are doing out here. Not even, and not to mention the sex trafficking that's going on. I mean, the Karmics are just doing some really low vibrational stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so they're playing their role. We got to have them, I guess. How are we going to learn our lessons, I guess? How are we going to know how strong we are if we don't have, no Karmics to test us? So I guess, everybody's playing a role at the end of the day. It is what it is. But I just want to share that with you guys, and just share with you guys what was going on, and just some of the stories that I heard out there. I just thought it was crazy, But the good thing about it is that all these stories that I told you about, these people are getting caught, and they're being punished for their wrongdoing. So it might have took you a while before you found out. It might have took a while before it came. You might have even thought that it wasn't going to come because it just took so long. But you know what? There's a lot of things that got to play out that happen behind the scenes that we don't know. But you know what? It's all working out in our favor. So it's going to be a victory in our favor. It's going to be a victory, and they are going to be punished. And they know it. They know it right now while I'm making this tape. They know it. It's just a matter of time for those that haven't been served. They're going to be served. Some have already been served. They already know they got problems. Some might even try to come back and offer you money and then add a little extra for your pain and suffering that they put you through, not because they feel bad, only because they don't want to go to jail. And it'll be up to you if you want to accept that offer, or if you want to throw their butt in jail and still get your money. That's up to you. Everybody's going to be different. Somebody might say, I just want my money and you better add, a whole lot extra. Or somebody might say, you know what? Forget all that. I want justice. I'm going to still get my money, and I'm putting you in jail. I'm putting all of you in prison. And I'm going to publicly expose every single one of you. So none of you have a secret. Everything's exposed. So those that was claiming that they was of God, then they know, then the scripture told the truth. What's in the dark comes to the light. You've been exposed. This is Wake Up with Tricky. You guys have an amazing money-making meditation Monday. Till next time, I'm out. Peace up. Hey, real quick, I also believe that we should start teaching people what witchcraft feels like, the symptoms, so when things would just start going chaotic in your life where they were just perfect, that it isn't just because. No, it's because of something you don't know that you need to get knowledge of. Because this is happening whether you like it or not. Look at the TV shows. And they are not teaching the light. They're all teaching witchcraft is the way to go. And that's the losing side. Trust me, I know. I defeat these clowns daily. Wake Up with Tricky. You guys are amazing. Till next time. Peace out.